That's unfortunate, Kanasaka. You've fallen off the track. You can't just be skilled. This is a lesson. Come over here, our little promotion.
We've been waiting for you.
Good work on this project.
The top performer and chief technical officer, Shintaro Atsumi, came to praise us for our work.
Especially you, Kanesaka. Nice coding. I heard even the leaders were left speechless.
Thank you. I'm Shogo Kanesaka, a 25-year-old programmer.
I think we know who the next team leader is going to be. I hope you're excited.
Mr. Atsumi praised me through and through before leaving.
Well, Kanasaka, we have to celebrate!
Akiha Otsu was 1 year my senior. She slapped my shoulder. You're overreacting.
Let's go for drinks tonight.
Wait, just the two of us?
Anyways, cheers to the next leader!
In the end, I was dragged to an izakaya by Otsu. Just the two of us. I came prepared, but it's too soon to say.
What are you saying? You've got a leg up in our age group.
Our night ended without any hitches. Later that week, I was called out to the CEO, Hanai Roppongi's office. When I got there, Mr. Atsumi and Otsu were there with serious expressions.
Kanasaka, do you know why you were called here today?
No, I do not.
Actually, there was a report from Miss Otsu here. She says you sexually harassed her.
Huh?
Is it true that you two went out for drinks the other day?
Oh, yes, that's true.
How about you saying that to the next team leader, going in for a kiss and touching her chest?
No, that didn't.
You were drunk then, so maybe you don't remember.
Miss Otsu?
I can't ask you to prove something that didn't happen. But in this case, it's difficult to prove what did happen too. But since there was a report, we can't ignore it. I have a duty to create an environment that is comfortable for everyone. If you have nothing to say, I have to separate you two physically. Luckily, Out Company has branches.
You didn't do any of that, right? If you have to switch offices, your promotion will be delayed.
Huh? My promotion?
Yeah, so you have to say something.
I have nothing to say. Mr. Atsumi's eyes peeled wide open. Miss Roppongi frowned at me.
Does that mean you accept your punishment? Is that okay with you?
As you said, there's no way for me to prove anything.
Kanesaka, it's not like you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Atsumi. I was naive. Miss Roppongi signed and gave out my punishment.
I understand, Kanasaka. I hereby order you to go to one of our branches. That concludes this meeting.
I understand.
Thank you!
Kanesaka.
My promotion was delayed, and I was set to go to another branch.
That's unfortunate, Kanasaka. You've fallen off the track. You can't just be skilled. This is a lesson.
I had finished cleaning out my desk and was walking down the hall with my things when Otsu spoke out to me. This was a good lesson. I'll be careful when I go out for drinks with a woman from work next time.
That's nice. I don't think any woman will be interested in someone who fell off like you, though. Good luck!
Thank you for this opportunity.
Huh? This opportunity?
She seemed confused by what I said, but she seemed to figure that I was so shocked that I didn't know what I was saying. My other coworkers were sad to see me go, but with that, I left the headquarters of my company. Yes. Tears were streaming down my face. I was ecstatic. I avoided the promotion. I thought I was done for. I never thought this would happen. I actually didn't want to get promoted. I wasn't the type to show my feelings, but I was actually pretty cowardly. My own code is one thing, but I was honestly scared to be responsible for other people's codes. I can't. These days, all I've been thinking about is how to get out of it, but I got lucky. Thank you, Otsu. Okay, this time, I'm gonna try my best to not do my best, so I don't get put up for a promotion. The day after, I went to my new company in high spirits. I tried too hard, so I was up for a promotion. I just have to do the minimum work without trying hard.
Welcome! It's small, but I can say it feels homey here.
I was making this vow to myself when the branch manager, Yukie Roppongi, greeted me. Miss Roppongi's younger sister came all the way outside to get me. I feel nervous already.
Let's get started. I'll introduce you to your team members. Welcome, Shogo, to the dev room.
As I entered the office, I wondered what kind of party I stepped into.
Come over here, our little promotion.
We've been waiting for you. Wait, what?
Okay, hey, you guys are too excited. You're scaring him. I'm Risa Ninomiya. I'm 24, so a year younger. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're my age? I'm Takahiro Tonami.
Wait, I didn't say anything. Why do you know how old he is? We have our sources. I hope it's a source that isn't illegal.
What a fun workplace. I desperately tried to control my facial expressions. Not only did the boss come out just to get me, but do they have really high expectations of me? Relax. In any case.
Laziness, short temper, arrogance. These are the things we programmers champion here. What are you saying?
The 3 virtues of the computer programmer.
3 virtues?
Laziness, by expending the smallest amount of energy to write the most efficient code. Short temper, to make programs run faster and find bugs quicker. And arrogance, is being proud of your own high-quality coding work. It's something a famous computer programmer once said.
I see. I thought Ninomiya was just saying whatever.
So, who's the lead programmer?
Oh, that's... We're so small that everyone's on the same level. No team leaders either.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not that skilled, so I have everyone talk about the direction of projects and stuff.
I was worried about the state of things, but thus began my life at this branch. A few months later, after completing multiple projects, I felt like I was part of the team here. The highest prospect of HQ is different. Our efficiency is on another level.
We didn't have anyone to bring us together before, so this is great.
I was trying not to try hard, but when people relied on me, I couldn't just slack off. I feel weirdly responsible. I'm an idiot. This is just like at HQ. To my dismay, I was already being treated like a leader. One day, a rather big project came to us. Normally, the lead programmer would decide how to go about this kind of project, but...
This is pretty big, right? It would be a lot of work to do it from scratch. Can we use anything we have?
Naturally, our meetings were very democratic at this branch. There's a good open source library for that. It's a really active library, so I think we can use it for this.
That's great! Let's use that and minimize our workload.
It does seem fine, but there's something about it that I'm hesitant about. If it's really active now, you could turn that around and say that it's not stable yet. is that too cowardly of me to think that way?
Huh? Kanasaka, you look like you want to say something?
Huh? Oh,
If there's something on your mind, please say it.
actually, I am a little worried about the stability of that library. I pulled from past experiences and explained the risks of using a library that was still in development. I see. You're right. If it's being actively developed, that means it's going to keep changing.
Oh, we can't just think about minimizing our work.
No, I mean, it's just a possibility. But from what I've seen these past few months, I think we can do it on our own if we all work hard.
Really?
I spoke nonchalantly, but they got all excited. Okay, let's make our own library and develop it. We can do it.
If you're saying so, I feel 100 times more motivated.
By the time I felt like I'd made a mistake, everyone at the meeting was in agreement. Wait, I can't take responsibility, so we should think.
No, it's okay. We all decided on this, so no one's gonna blame you for anything.
Ninomiya looked straight into my eyes. Unexpectedly, I felt my heart skip a beat.
When you decide things in a group, the leader's opinion usually holds the most weight. But everyone around here is to support that leader.
I see. Wait, I'm the leader? 6 months passed. The project was moving forward smoothly as we developed our own library. Oh yeah, the GAFA library you mentioned before, it's a standard in the industry now. The aforementioned library was now being used by all sorts of companies. Maybe we could have just used it then. It's fine. It might have been a little pointless to make it on our own, but we all learned a lot.
Besides, we optimized our functions so our speeds are faster.
Suddenly, one day, I was called out by Yukie. I remembered when Otsu tricked me and got a little nervous, but I couldn't think of a reason.
I'm sorry, Kanasaka, for calling you out during the workday.
Wait, there's a reason? Maybe it's because we used extra funds to create our own library. I decided to apologize first. I'm sorry. I used up unnecessary funds due to my decision. But that wasn't it. Yukie looked confused. Then she laughed.
No. Actually, I'm sorry I made you make a decision that I should have made. I'm not the most skilled, but there are things where you have to spend a little extra to be safe. The library thing was just that, right?
Oh, yes, maybe. But why did you call me here then?
About that. We're expanding the branch to be able to accommodate this project, right? So, I want to officially have a lead programmer.
Wait, me?
No? You're doing the work of a leader, and your skills are approved by HQ.
I fell silent. I had basically run away from HQ to avoid being promoted.
I don't intend to put everything on you. I plan on making Tonami and Ninomiya leaders and putting people below them.
Those two. Still, we couldn't stay like this forever. I'll do it then. Before I realized it, I was answering. If I'm with those two, that's what I had thought.
Yay! I'll make the official announcement soon.
Kane-saka, did you hear about the library? A few years had passed since I became the lead programmer. Tonami came over to my desk excitedly. He found a detrimental weakness. It's all over the news. This is amazing. You were exactly right. If we used it, our project would have been victims too.
No, well, we're fine. But apparently they used it at HQ.
Ninomiya always had info about these things. She was always quick. Yukie came running as we were talking.
Kanasaka, can our library replace the one that's on the news?
We cut out everything that's unnecessary, so it's not a perfect replacement, but I think it can do all regular tasks.
Good. Mr. Atsumi called us, and they want to use our library. I know this is sudden, but can you go to HQ and explain how to use it?
I took Ninomiya with me and went to HQ for the first time in years.
Long time no see.
Mr. Atsumi! Wait, you look a little...
Oh, our project almost fell apart, so I don't look my best. But thanks to you, it seems like we can make it work.
I was seeing Mr. Atsumi for the first time in a while. He looked a little gaunt and smiled weakly.
So, the project's lead programmer is coming, but don't be surprised, okay?
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the lead programmer, Otsuka Kanesaka. Why are you here?
Miss Otsu? I was thinking about what Mr. Atsumi had just said to me when Otsu came in.
You two are both lead programmers now. No more fighting, please.
I see. Don't be surprised. That's what he meant. I never felt like Otsu and I had been fighting. Since I know you, I know your skill level, so it'll be easier to explain how things work. But Otsu immediately rejected my attempts to have a friendly conversation.
Huh? What's up with you? You didn't lose your mind at the branch? You became a lead programmer, but at the end of the day, you're at some branch. You're nothing compared to someone who became lead at HQ like me.
Hey, Otsu, stop it.
I don't want him to think he's some hotshot just because he happened to develop some library. HQ is above, the branches are below. He needs to know that.
What are you saying?
He didn't just happen to. Mr. Kanesaka realized the risks of the other library from the start. That's why we developed our own.
Ninomiya, you're complicating things.
Like Risa said, Kanesaka had the foresight to notice the risks.
You too, Mr. Atsumi?
Besides, there's no above or below when you're both lead programmers. Actually, if we think about who helped the small branch grow to what it is now, we can clearly see who's above.
Ooh. But there's no way you would know what kind of work Kanesaka was doing at the branch.
I know. I've been hearing about it from my niece, Risa.
What? Niece?
Yes? Shintaro is my uncle.
I stared at her. Ninomiya answered casually. So that was her source.
Anyway, our company is in crisis right now. Don't fight.
I'm sorry, I understand.
It's fine. If you get it, let's hear about the library.
Ninomiya and I explained everything down to the minute details. The next day, I was working at my own desk.
Kanesaka, my uncle collapsed.
Collapsed? My brain stopped working for a moment. He was tired when I saw him the other day, but he should be healthy.
He's alive, but he needs to be hospitalized. My uncle has something to say to you, so he wants you to come.
Okay, I'll go. Can you come with me?
You came. I'm embarrassed. My age got the best of me.
What are you saying? You still got it.
It was a myocardial infarction. I need surgery, and I can't work too hard when I'm out.
Mr. Atsumi looked like he somewhat expected what had happened.
So, I want you to take my place.
Huh?
Since you started, I've been watching you work. I think you're the only one who can take over. It ignores tradition and age norms, but this is an emergency. Forgive me.
Wait! I'm really a coward, so a role like that...
I know. I told you I've been watching, right? You're a cowardly chicken. That's why you're good for the job. I also think making decisions is scary. Because I think that, I can make careful decisions.
If it were 4 years ago, I would have refused. But at the branch, I learned to support and be supported by others. It's too short a time for a person to change. I'm still a coward, but if you're still going to choose me, I understand. I accept.
Really? You'll do it? I'll put Risa on support. Risa knows my job pretty well.
As a mini CTO, I returned to HQ as the head of development. My name is Kanesaka. I'm still young, but I hope we can work well together.
Wait! Does this mean you're the head of development?
After I finished introducing myself, as expected, Otsu spoke out. As I just said, this is the decision of Mr. Atsumi, who is currently in the hospital. Otsu glared at Ninomiya and me.
You guys are going out, huh?
I couldn't keep up with the sudden change in topic. I let out a weird sound.
That must be it. She's Mr. Atsumi's niece and you're going out with her.
I felt some type of way after being accused of going out with Ninomiya, but it was starting to make sense. What are you saying?
No, it's not like that. He was sent off to the branch because he harassed me. Kanesaka wouldn't do something like that. No, he did. I can't accept someone like that as my boss.
I didn't want to do this, but it was to keep my promise with Mr. Atsumi. I took out my phone from my pocket. That day, I actually recorded audio from start to finish.
Huh? Wait, stop, why?
It was just the two of us, and I was scared, so I was careful.
Why didn't you bring this up then?
Back then, I didn't want to get promoted. So, I thought I'd stay silent if the punishment wasn't too bad.
What? That's why you said thank you? Mr. Kanesaka, is it true about the recording?
Ma'am, yes. I can turn it in.
Wait, you can fake that kind of audio with AIs nowadays. You're right, but there are some other suspicions regarding your reports. After you were sent to the branch, Miss Otsu has reported several others for harassment. There are some concerns that these might be false reports. I'll get that data from you later and use it on our ongoing investigation. Mr. Kanesaka, I'm sorry I didn't believe you then.
No, I stayed silent for myself, so you don't have to apologize.
When people take advantage of the sexual harassment issue, it makes the issue even worse. Miss Otsu, depending on the results of the investigation, please prepare for whatever comes out.
Miss Otsu's shoulders slumped. With the investigation, the truth came out. The people who were punished in the past had their names cleared. And Otsu was fired for falsifying reports. On top of that, she was being sued by her victims.
What the hell? I was trying to get promoted. Why would this happen?
You should never do something wrong to get ahead. I regretted staying silent to avoid getting promoted, and... Mr. Atsumi, congratulations. Are you really quitting?
Yes, I'll leave the rest to you and relax.
When Mr. Atsumi retired, I was officially the CTO. Thank you for everything. I'm a coward, but I'll take my role as CTO seriously.
Ha! You'll be fine. Oh, you can take things with Risa seriously too.
Whew. I don't have to write as much code, but I have to make more decisions. I was even more careful with my work. It was hard to oversee all the projects, but the work felt worthwhile.
Mr. Kanesaka, I made some tea. So would you like to take a break?
Oh, thanks. I'll have some. As soon as I turned around... Huh? Ninomiya kissed me suddenly. My eyes widened. Whoa, why?
You're in the wrong here. You say you're a coward and you never make any moves.
Since Mr. Atsumi talked to me, it had the opposite effect, and I couldn't do anything about Ninomiya.
I'm following the 3 virtues of the programmer. Be lazy and take the shortest route. No games. Short temper because I can't wait anymore. And the arrogance to know that you like me.
I can't be a boyfriend if I can't face Mr. Atsumi. Before I knew it, that thought made me lose sight of the 3 virtues.
Was that bad?
Ninomiya looked worried. If I didn't say anything here, I wouldn't be a man. Sorry, I'm a failure as a programmer. It wasn't bad, like you said. When I said it, her expression shined like a blooming flower. You don't always have to have ambition, but there are things you can only come to see when you change your environment. And sometimes, your weaknesses become your strengths.